When the weather's good, it's very easy. You know, everyone wants to go to the park and things like this. When the weather's not so good, it's to do something to entertain. I have a 6-year-old, so it's very difficult to do things that doesn't end up breaking the bank or having 4 children running around your house driving you crazy, because that's basically the option. Now they've got to spend £30 and go to somewhere like, you know, kids space or something like this, or have everyone terrorising your own house. So that's, for me, is what I find difficult, because I don't want to just sit down and watch TV. But so that's it, main thing. There's nothing else in between that's either a little bit of money or even accessible to the public that isn't a private business. And I think for others who aren't really involved in the church community, there's no fun days, or so winter is quite dire. I mean, I used to live in Camberwell, and that park has just been revamped, and I think it's the best park ever. It's got a water play area, it's got a children's play area, it's got a cafe, it's got clean toilets. One up here, the play area is okay, but it's massive, great area. But the main thing is there aren't any toilets. But the only thing I can use the model of, let's say, what happens where my mum lives, which is in Camberwell, Mitchell Park. They do a lot of things in the park. So apart from that, the actual equipment's been done, but they do things like food heroes, where you get community showing how to cook on a low budget. They do things like actually planting as well, like a little greenhouse thing, and they have various festival things that are organised. So I think they've got friends of. So again, it's something to go along, and even if it's a bit colder, you don't mind going because there's other people there. But that works well. So even though I'm in Croydon, I do trek all the way down there because it is fun and it's interactive, and it's not just for adults, not just for children, it's for the whole family. And so that park, we're always doing something in there. And then they even did the camping. They closed the park a bit early, and they arranged for the tents, and you signed up and you slept over in the park. They do this every September or something like this. And I think they have a little activity which stops about 9 o'clock, and then we sleep in tents. It's probably the only way my son will ever experience camping, because I'm not doing it otherwise. In a park with the territorial army. For me, I suppose it'd be a way for me to do something adult orientated, but also still have my child there. I don't know how that would work, what that would look like. I'm a single parent, so yes, I would like to do. My life does consist at the moment of loom bands, Power Range. I'm just a bit fed up of it, really. Exactly. So if I do want to go in the evening, well, I don't go in the evening, basically. Yeah, no. I have a lot of movie nights at home, so I see everything a year later on DVD. But no, so yes, but I don't know if that's a community thing or a personal issue. Really. Maybe adult movie in cinema during the day. I don't know. At least then I get to see. I'll get to see it or something. But yeah, I don't know really. So they're in that room. We can go over here for an hour. The closest thing I get at the moment is maybe IKEA. He plays in the little play bit, and I just go sit in the cafe just for that. But that's again, it's there, I suppose, but it's just a bit harder to get to or want to do it. And I think also the communities are maybe a bit guilty of thinking, oh, should adults have adult time? Isn't that what bedtime's for? I don't know, maybe it's just the way I see things. I'm very fortunate that when I moved to Croydon, my next door neighbours now become my closest friends because our children are the same age, so we do things together. But she's heavily involved in her church, and so is my neighbour on the other side. So they do a lot of church activities within the church, and they do invite non-members of the congregation. So that I like. So it's not just all. It's just for us. Like this weekend, they're actually having let's Saints Day barbecue and everyone's invited. And when they did the Queen's Jubilee, that was a huge thing, and so they didn't just leave it to their congregation, it was open to everybody. And also when it was snowing, everyone on my road did look out because a few elderly people. So I like that. We didn't all just think, okay, just make sure we're okay. I think actually there's one particular old lady in our road, she was like, when it was snowing, like, she put a note on the door, I really do have everything, thank you for checking on me. So obviously everyone must have knocked on her door to see if she needed anything. So that was a good thing. So yeah, we will look out future that way.